So what? I wish I would stop saying what. Some Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be using the products that I did in a sneak peek, which I uploaded the other day as a short, and I will just show you and talk through what these products are. First of all, a bit of background. Richard has been going through some sensory needs. I've been getting some help from some doctors as regards Richard's behaviour and what it all means, and it just seems that he's got quite a lot of sensory needs and he doesn't know how to explore them, express them. We've devised a few things that we can do that may well help him with that sort of sensory touch and feel that he needs. I had the idea of making some homemade body lotion that has some essential oils in it, so he's getting the feeling on his skin, he's getting the smell as well from the oils, also a slight wetness on his skin, because we think that's something else. He's been using a lot of water and pouring things and other things I won't mention, so hopefully the lotion will serve that purpose for him as well. When you make your own body butter or body lotion, you need some sort of oil. They call it a carrier. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it just sort of binds everything all together. I chose this one. There's a lot of sort of nut ones. There's almond oil, all kinds of different oils. But I decided to go for something like this because I know that there are children at Richard's school that have got nut allergies and that they're very, very intolerant to them. So I wouldn't like to inadvertently set off a reaction through anything that might be on Richard's skin. So I went for this one. It doesn't have a smell. Not that I can smell anything at the moment because of my nose being all yucky because of hay fever. So it doesn't really have a smell. The smell hopefully will come from the essential oils. Butter wise, I went for shea butter, but you can get coconuts, you can get all kinds of things. So these are just things from Amazon. They weren't very expensive. This is quite difficult to get into. This doesn't smell particularly nice. This is what it looks like. So it looks a bit like a lump of cheese. It does feel, so that you can see how that's sort of melting into my skin. I'm not really enamoured with the smell of it. So basically what you have to do is, it's a bit like baking. You have to cut this up into sort of smaller shapes, small cubes or whatever, melt it, and then add the oil. So there's the grapeseed oil, and I also purchased some sweet fruit essential oils. And there's different, can't Remember, my hands are so slippy now from that shea butter. But there are 6 different ones. There's guava, strawberry, pineapple, fig, apple and passion fruit. And it gives you this nice little card as well, and it tells you what combinations of oils together have what sort of health benefit down here. I thought that was quite nice, a nice touch for them to put that in. Another item that I purchased that will be used in conjunction with these, or I might even get some more florally type scents. I've got one of these essential oil diffusers. I haven't tried one of these before, but this lights up. So you've got a measuring cup, and there's a plug in there as well, and also a remote, so I can switch it on from the sofa. And there's measurements here. And apparently this lights up when it's going, and it changes colours. I don't know if it changes colours by itself or whether it doesn't look like it is, but there's the functions on the remote control. I'll just pop that back in there for now. So hopefully after a nice bath, getting the body lotion on and switch this on, and hopefully everything will be nice and chilled. I'm now going to take these. This is about how much you get. There's 1 kilogram here, so I'm hoping this will keep us going for quite a while. And this as well should keep us going. Obviously you use more of this than this, but you can alter the consistency. That's what makes it body butter or body lotion, with how much you use of this. I'm now going to go and melt this. I've made sort of like a is it a bain-marie? You have a saucepan with boiling water, you put a bowl on top, so effectively it's like steaming it. Melt this in that, and then add this and some of these essential oils. Give it a jolly good mix. You have to leave it to cool for a little while, and then hopefully we should have body butter or body lotion. So wish me luck. I'm not sure how brilliant this is going to work in here. It's a bit awkward in the kitchen, but I've got my bowl, pan. So I'm going to put some hot water in here, chop up the shea butter, put it in here, and start melting it. So I'm not going to use the massive lump that I showed you. I'm going to use one of the smaller pieces if I can get the thing out. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to cut it up as if I was making, say, pastry or something, where you cut it into small chunks. Suppose if we're melting it, smaller the better. And it is feeling quite soft anyway, so I don't think it will take much. My hands are going to be feeling lovely and soft after this, because this is so creamy and it's just sitting on my skin. And I've got the dog sniffing around at my feet thinking that I'm making something very tasty. I can see it's, I don't know if you can see how it's sort of slipping around. On another tip for you, I read somewhere that if you get water into it, it affects how long it lasts. So try not to get any additional water in from, make sure your bowl's very dry, in other words I'm trying to say. And when you're storing it, make sure no water can get into it. I'm going to use just a wooden spoon to start washing it up a bit. Also, the shea butter that I've got is unrefined and it's organic, so the unrefined one is the best one to go for, I've read somewhere, because obviously it's not had anything done to it, not had anything added or whatever. Just a few little lumps in it now. Right, turn that off now. So we've got our liquid shea butter. I'm going to add a little bit of this. Remember, you don't add as much of this as you've got the other ingredient. Not terribly big bottles, but I don't suppose you need a lot. They're very concentrated, so you literally only need drops. Oh gosh, rather a lot fell in that then. I wasn't expecting that one to pour out quite so much. There are other things that you can use to colour this, because I'm assuming it's going to end up sort of like this colour, or possibly the start, how the shea butter started off, sort of that creamy colour. As I say, this is just a bit of an experiment at the moment to see how it turns out. What I'm going to do now is wrap some foil over the top so that no water can get in. I'm going to stick this in the fridge for about half an hour and have a look, see if we've got body lotion or just a bowl of mush. Checked on the concoction. I've just dug a knife in to see how it is, and that's what you're supposed to be able to do, is make sort of like a, it's meant to be solid but soft enough for you to make indents in. The only thing is, it still smells really strongly of the shea butter, and like I said, I'm not really enamoured with that, so if I'm not, I don't think Richard will be. I'm going to add, it's nothing for you, dog thinks it's something to eat. I'm going to add a few more drops of the strawberry, mix that in. I don't know how that will affect doing it at this point in the process. But it smells a bit more strawberry-like now. Basically, that's what I've made. See what it feels like. That's what it's done to my skin. My hands are really dry, so you can see where I put it and where I haven't. Yeah, not bad for a first attempt, is it? I'm sure I can modify, adapt, etc. the formula, make it a bit more visually appealing. Right, that's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye. Can't think of the word for a better aroma to it, should we say. So, oh, I'm saying so again.